So what makes for a good grant application? It's not rocket science. A good grant starts with a really good idea or project. You want to do something well. In our case for this class, our grant project is to get dollars so the Food Bank of Corpus Christi can expand its backpack program. I'll talk about that more later. Basically, backpacks are food packs that children can take home over the weekend so they can be sure they have food. These children are called food insecure children, and often they're dependent upon school lunches for the only meals they get a day. So the backpack program gives them some food security over the weekend. That's what we're trying to get. We're trying to get approximately $10,000 so the Food Bank of Corpus Christi can increase its backpack program. And again, those numbers may change a little bit, but that's what we're trying to do. It's a good idea. Why is it a good idea for the food bank? Well, it's something the food bank already does. They know exactly what it costs. They know that the need is there. They know how to put these together. They know how to identify the kids who need them. They know how to distribute these backpacks to the kids so that they need. It's well thought out. It's consistent with the work the food bank already does. The food bank's mission is to feed the hungry. It's consistent. It involves everyone involved. I realize that's oddly phrased, but the food bank didn't just say, "Hey, let's do this." The food bank talked with clients. When are you hungry? Well, a lot of times we don't have enough food over the weekend. Talked with schools. You know, what needs do you see in these kids? Oh, wow, some of these kids only have school lunches. How could we help with the problem? Well, if you give us backpacks that could be given to the kids at the close of school on Friday, that would really help. How would we do that? Well, if you got us the backpacks to the school, the teachers could distribute it. How much does that cost? Well, so you go shopping, you look with staff. What would need to be included? Because it would need to be nutritious food. It would need to be non-perishable food, stuff that wouldn't need to be refrigerated to be safe for the kids to eat. So, and you see how that involves everybody from food bank staff to the people who work with these kids directly, which is the schools, to the parents, and sometimes actually the kids themselves. It includes everybody, and it doesn't dollar chase. I'll talk about this more. I will have various narratives of dollar chasing throughout, but basically the worst idea in the world in the grant writing community is you see some piece of paper or some things that on the internet and it says grants available for $100,000, and people think, ooh, let's go out and get the $100,000. And remember, the worst thing that can happen to you is you get that grant and you don't have the ability, you don't have the capacity to deliver the services that grant offers, or even worse, you can do it and you turn out there's absolutely no need for it. Oh, we want to start a children's center over in this neighborhood. Well, you get it up and running and nobody comes because there's one 2 blocks over that does a really good job already. So, that's what makes for a good grant.